the oil bore. That was very significant because people had hopes. The state geologist, Mr. Bean, had recommended that the shale in the samples of shale that had been taken from the base or more from the seabed in Waterloo Bay out here indicated there was an oil presence. He couldn't give any idea of the possibility of it being payable or worthwhile, so they drilled a bore. And the bore went down to 5,000 feet, or near enough to 5,000 feet, and did get some oil, but they recognised they weren't going to get it as a paying proposition. It did provide an enormous amount of work at that time for people who were unemployed or, during the Depression years. First of all, it was run by steam boilers, so lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots, and I mean that, of wood had to be brought in to keep the steam boilers going, and in some cases they went 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. As well as that, there were people took in people to, we never had anybody, but people did take in people to who worked on the shifts as shift workers, as sort of boarders, I suppose you'd call them. It brought in more people to the area who obviously had to spend, or did spend, even if it might have only been at the pub, but at least they spent, right? By which time, of course, cars were becoming part and parcel of the day. Oh, it was a fairly significant thing, I suppose. It was called the Wellington Point Oil Wells Limited. Well, I suppose what happened was that it put out shares, and it offered shares, and shares were bought. But quite obviously, the thing wasn't going to prove, or didn't prove to be successful, so it just faded away. And but it lit or I don't suppose you could say it lit the land. It was a landmark because at 60 feet high, a derrick 60 feet high, with lights on the top of it at night time was quite a significant thing in those days when there were very few houses and nothing much else.